Bravest man in all the land, the best looking man in history. Call on for Derek Findus. Up in Scotland, the greatest podcast ever. Up in Scotland will change your life. Folk in Scotland.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Folk in Scotland where you're coughing, you haven't got
I'm
juice.
not even coughing. I've not got any cough.
It's a pathetic... Because you got no juice, you told me.
I feel like Beau Jest.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Not a good look.
Yeah. I've got you a wee gift.
No, don't.
You hand it.
This is someone you found on the street.
No, it's not.
You just showed me someone else you found on the
Didn't
street.
find this in the street.
What's this? What? Oh, it's guitar picks.
So for your noodling,
Where did you get this?
I bought it.
Well, I appreciate that.
That's nice. I don't know what the band is. It's Aerosmith.
It's it's Aerosmith. Well, thank you very much.
You could put it on your key ring so you could noodle anytime you want.
And I will.
You're on the bus and you just go, I fancy doing a wee bit of noodling.
Because, it's a lovely little bit of leather.
Oh, nice.
You bought this?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
New?
Yeah. There you go.
Why?
Enjoy. No,
Why?
just kindness. Kindness.
No, there's no kindness
Karma
in you.
I give out into the
Well,
universe.
You know what? I'm not going to be...
That's okay. Don't be
Ungracious.
churlish.
Thank
Please
you
don't
very
be
much.
That's okay.
That's lovely. It's got pictures of fucking Aerosmith.
Better
you.
put that on your key ring.
I will.
What you could do, you
Yeah.
could get one of those retractable things.
Oh, that's a good
So
idea.
you need to noodle. You're just like that. Fuck
High
it.
speed.
Yeah, there you
Well, I...
go. Are those plectrums?
They're plectrums.
There you go.
I call them picks.
But I call them plectrums.
And they are they're quite wonderful. And the
Yeah.
ones I use are Gators
I don't know. You've lost me there. Just keep
Point-
it simple.
.88s.
I know as much about
That's what I use.
noodling as I do about computers. The
Well, thank you very much.
That's okay.
That's very
That's okay.
generous of you.
going to the gym after, so I've got my t-shirt on and my jogging. Don't
I
like
see
the
that.
joggies. Feel like I'm wearing shorts. I feel like a off the peg Dundonian.
But how is the working out going?
It's fine. I'm
Do you enjoy it?
two couple hours a week. It's fine.
I've never been for strength.
Yeah.
I've always struggled with like doing weights and everything. But if you put me on a bike for like 70 miles, off I go.
Aye.
But
no,
not,
there's not a bike in this place.
I'm not made for strength
not
at
a
all.
bike, not a bike place.
Never been that
The
way.
Dundee's been interesting the last little while. Some observations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I tell you what I did to a member of the public the other day?
Oh, God.
Because people say I repeat myself. This could be a repeat.
Oh, you're not going to let this go, are you?
The
Carry on. There's a lot to get through today.
so I have to deal with the public, and they come and they speak, and there's a pattern you have to do shit.
Of course.
And this woman starts speaking,
Uh-oh.
and I just think it's a standard guff. So I just give the standard guff response.
Well,
she
that's
goes to
fair.
me,
Uh-huh.
"You've not listened to a single word I've said." And I'm quick on my feet. I went, "I'm sorry, I'm profoundly deaf."
That's what I did.
And I turned the tables on her.
Uh-huh.
And then she felt bad, and she went, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And she started to enunciate. And I said, "That's fine."
See?
Quick as
now,
fuck.
you, just a few weeks ago, I told you I'd done this
Yeah.
at a little gathering of
Yeah.
people, and I said that
Yeah.
just to get a conversation. You said I was an idiot.
No, no.
Now,
but
you've taken
I
that
wasn't act-
power. I
if-
gave that power
if
to
I
you.
wasn't actually. I never thought about it. Your thing. It was just instinctive. Then another day,
Then you put thought into
so
it.
I'm in the town
Mm.
because I go to Hoffin for my coffee. 1 year
Good
anniversary of Hoffin.
You know what? You got me a coffee out of there.
1 year anniversary.
It was nice.
So a cheap coffee and a free slice of cake.
Very balanced.
Lovely place.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel a rumbling.
Yeah.
I think I need to go to McDonald's.
That's what you thought,
Yeah,
McDonald's.
Yeah. Oh, don't be so fuck. The listeners know they're fat fuckers.
Taco Bell is right beside
Taco
it.
Bell's disgusting.
It's
No,
wonderful.
but Taco Bell's more expensive.
Is it? Oh,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
okay.
McDonald's, for what it is probably the cheapest of those chains. Anyway,
Okay.
so I pop in, get my order, because I don't like those machines, because you can order on the touch screen.
Yeah.
They're smeared in shite.
They are. I've noticed that at
Smeared
Taco Bell.
in shite. Smeared in shite. So I
They're
go and speak
disgusting.
to a person. So I
Yes.
get my number, 33.
Oh,
Jesus died when he was 33, didn't he?
or on the 33rd. I can't remember.
Yeah. And I'm standing there waiting, and this old smelly Dundee fella
Mm-hmm.
walks past everybody waiting, and he goes up to them, and he's got himself one of the little cardboard cups for putting your tomato sauce into,
Mm-hmm.
but it's empty. And he goes to them.
Ramekin.
I need some. No, they're called the little paper ramekins. I suppose it is a
paper
ramekin.
ramekin.
Paper. You could get a pill in it in the hospital.
A paper ramekin.
Paperkin. Goes to them. Get salt in that. No, please or thank you.
Yeah.
Salt in that. And the guy's like that. Holds him sashes. No, he says salt in it.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants a guy to empty salt containers into the thing. And I go, what? I go, what? I just said that because my inside and outside voice are the same. I just went, what cheeky old cunt. He walks back past me and
Yeah.
he goes to sit, kind of looks, and he goes
Yeah.
and sits down. I look round. There's a giant son. He's like 7 feet, fat as fuck.
Right, okay.
There's his wife, who's gumming, no teeth in her head.
Wonderful.
She is having a small chips and a small Coke, right? She's
You've
sat
got
there.
to look after yourself.
That's what she's having.
Yeah.
Old guy sits down.
Mm-hmm.
What's he having? He's having a juice he's bought out of Lidl
Okay.
and a sandwich he's brought himself in the tin foil. He opens the sandwich, he puts the salt on it. So he's just eating stuff he's brought in. And I'm like, fucking hell. And then I can see him, these two lasses, young schoolgirls, get up and leave. He goes to their bit and they've got chips, half-finished chips. You know what the cunt did?
Oh, don't.
No. He picks up the cold chips. He goes to count. He's like, I bought these fucking chips. They're cold. And the manager looks at him, looks across, can see these, and just must have thought, no idea, I can't be fucked, and gives them chips. They were just, the energy coming off them was just
That's wonderful.
rancid.
I noticed you said this Dundee, this typical Dundee, or
No,
this.
didn't say
Hold
Dundee.
on. Yeah, you did. You just did. I think. Rewind.
I said
you
he
said
was-
Dundee.
Because he had a Dundee accent.
But hold on. You have been described as the most Dundee person.
I'm not Dundee.
And people say I'm not from Dundee.
Oh.
But they say you're the most Dundee.
Oh.
You're more Dundee than I
was
ever
out
could
for
wish
a
to be.
meal the other night.
Yeah. Where? Someplace nice.
Mass.
Oh, where's that?
Mexican, lovely. And it was lovely, lovely atmosphere. Frozen margaritas. I had a thing.
I love. Is that wrong that I love a frozen
They're
margarita?
fucking awesome.
I love the giant
What's not
thing
to
that
like?
come in.
What's not to like?
Oh, I love
Have you ever had a Corona Rita?
it. Mm-mm.
Big solid glass,
Okay.
frozen margarita in it.
Yeah.
They crack open a bottle of Corona, put it in, straw, you're soaking it, margarita, and as you're going down, the beer's going glug, 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 glug. So it's like a really nice, like a lager shandy. Beautiful.
The last time
Corona
I had
Rita.
a frozen margarita,
Uh-huh.
I was in London with a friend in Leicester
So
Square.
easily drunk, aren't they?
And there's this 2-level place. I think it's a famous
Oh.
chef's restaurant now.
Right, okay.
But only until a few years ago, it was this Mexican place.
Oh.
So we got a place upstairs, sat down. It was like an old music hall or something.
Right, okay.
So we sat down, realised the prices, was kind of in absolute shock, tried to play it off cool. So we got a small plate of like nachos and whatever, and 2 frozen margaritas. But you know how the
Yeah.
it goes like that? This thing, it was like an upside down shield.
Oh,
You had to sip it. It was like this big.
fuck. No straw?
And it cost us like about, I think we were about 50 quid 20 years ago.
Leicester Square's the armpit of the universe. It's awful.
It's so dodgy at night.
The atmosphere's terrible.
Yeah.
Remember the Mirror Bar?
No.
The Mirror Bar, a bar that was all made of mirrors. I wonder if that's still there. I went for a slash and a guy was just shooting up, standing, taking a piss. I was in one place. It was like themed like it was a pub. It was like Capital Radio or something.
Right, okay.
Packed. And I was up at the bar ordering drinks, me and my mate. And this cunt behind me, he'd obviously he'd got his drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And he just went to the barman, he's paying, and fucked off into the crowd. And the barman was trying to get me to pay.
Oh, God.
And I am like, you can get to fuck. And he heard my Scottish accent and he barked back. He went,
that's,
okay.
oh, that's funny. It does
But,
work.
so that was happening.
Because in London,
Yeah.
I did find, I had a friend from there, and she said that, but being Scottish, you have to remember,
Uh-huh.
you're either homeless,
Aye.
a drug addict, or a corrupt policeman.
Or a
I went, that's a good point.
Or a deranged former squaddy.
That's what we see on TV.
It's like
true.
the English see us like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, when the Scottish come down to set fire to the forest. The guy's got like a fox head.
Yeah.
That's those fuckers. There's a fox in my garden. Well, the garden behind mine. kind of overgrown.
Oh,
bit,
nice,
and it
nice.
sits in this little flat bit, and it gets the sun, and it just lies there, and it just looks right down. And when I look out my bedroom window, it's just looking at me like that. And I wave
Isn't
at
it lovely?
It's lovely.
Isn't it lovely?
I love foxes.
If you go past St John's School at night, they're all in there.
Aye.
All running about. It's lovely.
My
it's
mum and
nice.
dad, for Christmas, they gave the cat, because I've no grandchildren, of me.
Mm-hmm.
Me.
Well,
So they gave
thank
a
goodness.
does your cat like Dreamies?
Loves them.
That's it, sorted.
Gives-
Got a giant thing of a lifetime supply of Dreamies, mate.
Oh.
So the cat loves cats. There's catnip or something in the Dreamies.
Oh, there's something in
something. But the thing is, it gives my cat a little bit of skits.
it. Same as mine.
So I got a duck. It's freeze dried duck cubes
And
for the cat. I thought so. I like.
I'm glad you added for the cat.
For the
Have
cat.
you, what did they taste
No,
like?
I have tasted one.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Okay.
They're fine.
To the hell.
And I took it like that and like gave it to cat, and he comes up and the cat sits.
Yeah.
Sit and he sits. I give it to him. And he's eating this cube. I realise he's no teeth left.
Oh.
Well, he had his head kicked in and he had no teeth at this side of his head. But he had one fang left. That's
That's
fallen out.
gone.
So he's just like, so I just put my thumb right in his mouth. He's just like,
What a shame.
yeah, poor bugger. He's happy as fuck. Like.
Just mash all his food. He'll be
no,
fine.
he eats biscuits. Fucking woofs them down. Loves them.
Oh,
He's
well.
got some teeth at the back. He's like Gabby Hayes. Remember Gabby Hayes?
No.
No?
Gabby Hayes.
Gabby Hayes was like Roy Rogers and all that. Gabby Hayes. There's a snake in my boot.
Oh, now you do that. I remember
Gabby
him.
Hayes. He had the beard and the
Fucking
hat. Gabby Hayes.
Oh, the guy with the hat.
Yeah, the guy with the hat. He was a sidekick.
I don't remember.
Okay, well, I'm watching is I did have a coffee this morning.
I noticed.
I've been watching Severance.
Oh, yeah, it gets good reviews.
I'm halfway through the first series.
Is it good?
It's fucking intriguing
Okay, that's good.
because I am struggling with the death of David Lynch.
Oh, yeah, a lot of
I'm
people are.
actually struggling with it.
A lot of
There's a
people
lot
are.
of people I would happily walk them
Do you
up
want
the
to know
escalator
why?
to death.
No, I'm going to tell you why. He was an artist before he was a filmmaker.
Yeah.
And that affects people more. I've noticed that if people are a bit strange or a bit different, or they try something,
Yeah.
it can have more of
Here's
an
one
effect in
for
your
you.
life.
Here's
Yeah.
one for you. He's died, and nobody's come forward to say, God, he was fucking raping me for 20 years,
No,
which happens with everybody just
just
now.
he died and people went, oh, that's.
But
that's
he was a
shame.
pervert, but not a pervert. He's not a Neil Gaiman.
No, you know
Neil
what it is?
Gaiman,
Oh,
Neil
this is not
Gaiman's
good.
all describes himself as a feminist, and he's
Yeah.
unpleasant.
Did you
David
watch
Lynch-
27 Minutes?
David Lynch loved tits, but
Proposal. Did you watch that? I was
Which-
talking about last time with the guy that does his
he
proposal.
no, I admit I can't watch it.
Because he's done
I
TED
die of
Talks on
cringe.
feminism.
I'll die. Yeah.
Not good.
Da- There was a guy I was at art school with, and he pretended to be gay on Freshers Week.
Yeah.
And it was purely a ploy to shag women.
Unbelievable.
So his whole thing was they'd
I'll
invite
write
him.
that down.
They'd invite him to the when they're getting ready at night. He's
Mhm.
like, "Oh, gals," and he would just get to sit there and run about in their bras. And then he's like, they'd get upset because they'd split up with their boyfriend, and he'd hug them, and then, "Oh God, what's happening?" And he'd have sex with them. And after 3 months, he ditched the gay thing.
Oh God, good for him. Or no, that's terrible. That's
It's
a
awful,
terrible
isn't
thing. I watched
Uh
Civil War.
Right. Okay. I've not got around to it. Is it good?
Holy fuck, it's great.
It's not what you
It's great.
expect.
No, it's fucking bleak and it's wonderful. And the way it's told,
Yeah.
a lot of people complain, say it's confusing and boring. No, just take it for what it is and
Yeah.
enjoy it. And it's
What do you-
fucking excellent.
what do you think of-
Excellent.
You think with Trump, the whole thing's happening inside?
Yeah.
The inauguration, it's not that cold.
I think, you know what? If I was him, I'd be a wee bit nervous about bullets flying. He's been 2 assassination
Yeah.
attempts.
Well, one was
In the
not
last-
really an assassination.
Well, what you know what I mean. One's enough.
yeah.
If a bullet grazed my ear,
I don't think it's that. I think
yeah,
he thinks there'll not be many people, and he can't. The psychic injury of that was too. If
Oh,
he'd
okay,
less
okay.
the first time, 2, I don't think he really needs all that lot anymore. And he's rabble. He doesn't need them.
yeah. Because this is it. He can't do it again.
No, so he doesn't need
doesn't
them.
need them.
I just can't be fucking bothered.
It's painful to
all,
watch.
all those cunts for this country have went across.
Yeah,
Your Bravermans, your Foxes, traitors. They're all traitors.
I
to
would
this
say so.
country.
I
Traitors.
would say so.
This country has developed a traitor wing, because all these people, and this isn't.
I
People
agree.
Say, people
I
say,
agree.
"Oh, you can't call people Nazis." all these fucking people,
Mhm.
you know, during the war, they would have been the same types. They're the Beaverbrooks, they're the fucking. Oh, Germany's not
But
that
Elon
bad.
Musk is liking people that
Yeah.
are on about, you know, the intelligence between the races and all this sort of nonsense.
Fuck.
And you know what I mean?
But that's
Piece of
Star-
shit.
But, no, but he's a South African. That's all. He's
It's
just.
just standard.
He is who he
isn't it?
is. White
Mhm.
South African. His ex-wife's popped up, grime to say, actually, Elon's a very clever boy, and I watched him,
I
and he's
saw
he's
it.
the best computer game player in the world.
I saw this. She wants her wages.
But imagine being
She
so
doesn't
wealthy
sell.
and caring.
She doesn't sell a lot of singles.
No.
She wants her wages.
He wants a wage.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You've got to. I
So
saw him. I
Severance,
witnessed
you
them
watched
doing
Civil
it.
War.
Civil
watched-
War's great.
I got to the end of the second series of Silo, which
Mhm.
is exquisite. That's exquisite.
I haven't seen it. I
It's
haven't seen it.
exquisite. The
I like
set-
her. It's in it because she's a
Rebecca
wide old.
Ferguson.
Yeah, she's good. She
Watch Pete Postlethwaite's son's in it. Billy Postlethwaite. That's worth a
Postlethwaite.
Postlethwaite.
No,
But the
I like that
sets,
Rebecca
man,
Ferguson.
and the props, just the way it's done, it's exquisite.
Rebecca Ferguson's mouth acting's amazing. It goes,
No, but have you seen her when she's flirting with people on the red carpet? Holy fuck.
oh, she's great. Cause
She bites her lip.
she has eye contact.
Nah, she does.
The thing that I really struggle with, looking
Ah,
around
yeah,
the room
yeah,
when people are
she's struggling.
talking, she doesn't.
I was laughing. I was laughing. My algorithm on YouTube is suddenly American organised crime.
Oh, I've not got. We
It's-
usually match, and I've
It's
not got
Japanese train journeys,
that. I've got that.
haunted bothies, and
I don't have
American Nazi memorabilia,
Oh yeah. Well,
and
everything
American,
leads to that.
and like a. So, I think I watched a thing on Australian gangsterism, and this is just been anyway. There's a guy who was a reformed gangster.
Yeah.
So he's a gangster that's learned. He's still a gangster. He's
Mhm.
just him, and he's done time in jail. He was a senior member in the mafia, an absolute piece of shit. He's got a few biblical quotations in his arms, so he's claiming he's fine.
Of course.
Massive Trump fan,
Mhm.
massive Trump fan.
Mm-hmm.
But what's making me laugh is he does a podcast and he's interviewing
Yeah.
the former head of the Hells Angels.
All right. Okay.
So two of the worst pieces of shit interviewing each other, justifying themselves, having a giggle, mention organised crime, but it's all a laugh.
Yeah.
Again, it's the movies, man.
Yeah.
But behind him, he's got a mural,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all the top gangsters in American history.
Okay.
So it's Genovese's, all the fucking pieces of shit. And all murderous scumbags who exploited their own community and killed people. Venal, horrible people.
Mhm.
They're all faces. So his camera, when it's trying to film his face, it keeps going out of focus because it's focusing on Al Capone.
Well,
And
what's
I'm thinking,
happened?
you useless cunt.
This has happened. I use a bit of software to do
Yeah.
our shorts, and it does it
Yeah.
using AI,
Yeah.
right? But because faces come up there,
Aye.
it focuses on them when we're talking.
I will see.
So-
Oh God, we're as bad as
We're
a
as
former
bad
gang.
as them.
But it's unwatchable
Right.
because it's his podcast and it's just he goes out for.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, yeah,
That's kind of
yeah.
cool.
What we'll get to?
Well,
We'll get
oh
to
no,
the-
we've got something to do
Oh.
today. It's important.
Oh jeez.
But what we'll do is we'll do our messages first.
Please. I
Because-
live for these moments.
We have
Number 7 and things I like about this podcast.
Okay. Oh, now hold on. This is you won't let that go.
Yeah.
If anyone says anything, now there's going to be someone saying something about you here today.
That's
You've got to
fine.
let it go.
Oh, fine.
And I've got the wrong glasses on.
Oh Jesus Christ! There's no wrong glasses.
Ian Rock. What do you mean? I can't focus. The
That's
other
a-
ones are razor sharp. But
No,
well,
razor-
you've got bifocals.
Ray-Ban-
You got the choice: two
Yeah.
glasses or bifocals. I've got two
I'm
glasses.
not fucking about with 2 pairs of glasses.
Yeah, but the bifocals you got to read like this.
what you need to do is get a
make-
string. Just get a string.
Mm-hmm.
Put one set around your arm. I'll have one permanently here. Now.
I was doing that. Oh God, I went out.
Oh jeez.
I was working really full on,
Okay.
and I
when?
went out for lunch.
Oh.
This was in October,
Oh, that's okay.
so I was here from
Just
6
let
in the
it go,
morning.
man. Let it go.
Glasses,
Uh-huh.
glasses around my neck, and one in there. 4 pairs of glasses I was wearing.
Jeez.
It's like when I used to go. I would
Jeez.
work at a car rental firm. When I was fixing the cars and that, I had a little headlight,
Uh-huh.
so it was quite dark at the back.
Aye.
So I go along to Greg's one day, and this woman, she's winking at me.
Oh.
What the fuck's going on?
Uh,
She keeps winking. I still had my light on. I was blinding her.
oh,
And she
jeez.
was being overly dramatic, going, "Oh, you're blinded like that."
Oh.
But I thought she was flirting.
Oh God. How old was she? 80? 89?
About that. That's why I
Okay,
assumed
that's
she was flirting.
Yeah.
Ian Rockcliffe. Is that it?
That's
Oh,
right.
that was a hard end there. Morning, all. These wildfires in California are horrible. However, what's worse are all these real estate developers buying up the destroyed homes cheap
Is that happening
for
already?
future profit.
Of
You
course.
better believe they were in
Yeah,
there.
of course.
Some have even suggested that people are being paid to deliberately burn more homes and developers can buy up more land cheap. God, I mean, if that happened, that's a life sentence.
No, but what's the point of buying the land to build a mansion which is just get burned down 6
Because
months
people
later?
will buy it. They'll
Yeah,
buy
they
it
will.
again. As
They
simple
will.
as that. They'll
Human
just buy
nature,
it.
you
Yeah.
forget. The is P Diddy's house burnt to the ground?
Don't know.
Because that would be handy for him.
That would
If
work out
anybody's
fine.
burnt a house down, it'll be his.
Sit at the side with a
Kev,
lighter.
Everything's absolutely fine. Just one big crater. Who lived
I
there?
don't know where
P.
his
Diddy.
jail is, but I could imagine with a magnifying glass.
It's not
trying to-
looking good for him. Do you know the freakouts?
Right.
So it was orgies.
Ugh.
His mum used to go with him.
Don't fucking. Why would you tell me
Because
that?
they said when he was a kid, P. Diddy was a rich kid comparatively.
Yeah.
And his mother always had sexy freak out parties at her house. He's grown up in his sexualised environment all the time. That's all he knows.
That's
Freak
disgusting.
outs. Yeah.
All in the hopes of the mega rich will build even larger homes post destruction. Sadly, buying up properties cheap from people in distress is a common tactic. Taught in all, oh god, this is hard to read.
Uh-huh.
And all these get rich quick schemes sold to people, including the ones backed by Trump. Just Google Trump University. It's going to be
Oh,
interesting for years. Yeah, Trump University has been in court and
It's
everything
been
so
gone.
much.
He had Trump,
Thanks, dude.
Trump
But
pizza.
sure, it's so
I think he had
depressing.
a Trump palm.
Trump steaks.
Yeah.
And they would go to Walmart and repackage them. That's how they
Yeah.
got their steaks.
He's never had a business. He managed to fail at casino business.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he's becoming president today for the second time, and they're launching meme coins, and
I think that's failed already. That was a rug pull.
his wife's doing one. His wife's doing. It's just, if you not got enough money,
No, they don't.
and it's like,
No,
God,
no, he doesn't have that much money.
it's just crazy.
It's awful.
Chris Shadowins.
Are you not tired by it already? Like,
Exhausted.
literally exhausted.
Exhausted, and I'm dreading what's going to change for like tariffs and everything because that'll affect me. And I'm just like, I feel like giving up at this point. I really do.
Ugh.
I'm knocking my pan in, and you're just like, I just feel like giving up if it all changes.
What's all the lassies with big tits get to do on TikTok?
Well, TikTok's back.
It's cancelled and then he's going to take it back.
No, it's back already for some reason.
Oh.
And he says because he was really popular on TikTok, he's going to make sure it comes back. We'll wait and see.
Oh, fuck. See, that's the shit out.
Yeah. Chris McShadowins.
Of
Good
course,
morning,
of
gents.
course.
I was searching some Dundee news, as you do, and came up on an article from just before Christmas that Australian film star Burt the Croc from Crocodile Dundee passed away at the ripe old age of 90. Sounds like he was a bit of a maverick and a cantankerous prick. Well, he's a crocodile. But when you're a massive old crocodile, how else should you behave? So let's pour one out to the passing of that legendary cranky old dinosaur. Speaking of cranky old dinosaurs, how was your weekend? Cheers and have a good show. Thanks, dude. Now I know something about crocodiles. They don't biologically age.
No, they could live forever.
They can live forever, and no one knows how long they can go for because they die of accidents, illnesses,
Yeah,
all the
but
normal things.
in their size, they can just get bigger and bigger.
That's right.
That's only limited by how much they eat.
So if you had a way of keeping them free of disease and illness and stuff like that, there's no reason for them to die.
But when you become the largest crocodile, no one's going to touch you.
Isn't that insane?
But they'll lose limbs. They don't tend to get blood infections. You can
It's-
get horrific injuries.
Yeah.
And they just fucking carry on. It's
They
wild.
don't biologically age. This
Yeah.
weekend I was working. That's
Aye.
what I was doing. Were you working?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's,
It's
just a
like
busy.
it's like Greenland sharks. They reckon they can live 500 years. 600
yeah, and then
years.
you've got the jellyfish
yeah,
that
eternal.
give birth to themselves and just keep going. It's fucking
It
mental.
is wild. I don't know how long fucking Crocodile Dundee himself's get to go. That facelift. There's not much skin left.
Didn't he die?
No, he's still with us. Paul Hogan.
Yeah.
Don't look up his wife. Please don't.
Oh, right.
Don't look
okay.
it up. She's had so many skin peels. She's down to the like bone.
I thought Paul
Her arse
Hogan
is
died.
not a
Did
thing.
I think I read some bullshit?
No, he's still with us.
I think, yeah.
He's supposed to be a horrible man. If you ever,
Is he?
if-
Oh.
well, if you want to see
Yeah,
truly
85.
awful film, it's Crocodile Dundee 3, which is the most
Oh my
homophobic thing
God,
you've ever
it's so-
seen.
Yeah,
You're
I've
like,
seen
why
it.
is this thinking, why is this
It's
film
shocking.
so homophobic?
It's shocking.
And the guys he brought in to write the script dealt with him. They do a big thing on how disgusting he is.
Oh.
And he wants to take credit for everything. So if you write your script, I've written the
He
script.
wrote it. What a
But the
weirdo.
stuff he's written is fucking shocking.
Terrible.
Yeah, awful.
Evening, motherfuckers.
Uh-huh.
Guinevere's mythical badger here with multimedia spectacular question. And there will be, but multimedia to me means what we got lying about.
Is that not 2 TVs?
Oh, could be.
Okay.
I thought it was like cranes and chalk.
Is it?
Is it? I'm not sure. Anyway, you went to art college.
Multimedia. That's mixed media.
Oh, I've got mixed up. Multimedia's
have.
2
It's
TVs.
2 TVs, yeah.
I've been covering them in chalk.
Can those folk had
Fuck.
Kane in the film about Christmas, Scrooged. You know, he's got a TV wall.
Oh, nice.
And he's watching telly everywhere. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been colouring them in.
Wonderful.
Shit.
Of course. Yeah.
What iconic character will you enjoy retellings of their story despite the medium, i.e. King Arthur's story, regardless of the book author, movie director, graphic artist? Also, fuck's sake, you know what? That's a really good question. He does this every time. Why is he not interviewing people? You imagine him interviewing people. They go, what's your favourite
But
colour?
he's got
that.
he's not allowed to leave the house, the ankle bracelet.
He's not allowed
People have
to.
to come to him.
Oh my God. It could be scary.
Could be
But good questions.
Hey, William Tell's just getting a retelling.
Oh,
Going
Don't
about his
care.
crossbow.
boring story.
Not a big William Tell fan. The Apple and all that shit.
No, I think he was taking a chance.
William Burroughs, he tried it, shot his wife through the brain.
So it doesn't work.
It doesn't work, difficult.
I know a character that I like. Yeah,
Remember that bald German that used
Captain
to
Nemo.
shoot stuff? Oh, you like Captain Nemo?
anything Captain Nemo I
You
want
like
to do.
that Nemo
Even the
sh-
retelling of the black hole. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Captain Nemo. If something's oh hello,
Right.
I'll listen or watch that. I do enjoy that. So
Right.
yeah, there is,
Uh
because there's something about Nemo
huh.
that you know how you get
Is
like
a black hole the Tempest? Is Captain
It's-
Nemo the Tempest?
is there kind of a mix?
They're a mix.
definitely
The
a
black
mix.
hole's better than you think.
The black hole
That
is
end
cosmic
scene
horror.
in hell.
Yeah, but it's cosmic horror. The whole thing, all the dead, and that's a Disney film.
Oh,
Disney. It cost them, I think, at the time 26 million
you
to
got
make it.
toys.
You did. The toy was a 3 3/4 inch and a 6 inch.
Maximilian Schnell.
Yes,
He's in a film
Max-
called Cross of Iron.
he's wonderful in the black hole, though.
Cross of Iron. He's this ambitious Nazi officer trying to get this cross of iron.
Oh,
He's got to get the Iron Cross before, and it's just fucking. It's an awesome film. Very good.
also, in listening to Derek's continued polite and progressive I can't say this, ambulatory disintegration. Oh shit, I've closed it. Hold on.
Oh.
I thought it's time to share another Arthur story. Now, I'm going to see about my leg tomorrow.
Okay.
The plan of action. So that's
See about it.
yeah. Going to
Here's an idea.
yeah.
Find down in Reform Street.
Okay.
There's a former cash machine.
I know exactly
It's
where
been
you
removed. There's a bit of plywood there.
are. Mm-hmm.
Graffiti. Get a saw. Get a decent circle.
No, I'm not doing this.
Stick your leg through
Oh,
it.
my leg.
Your
Right.
leg.
Right.
Just hang it out. And just get the local.
I made a mistake in my mind.
What would you do if you just saw a leg sticking out? People might go and have a look at it. Some Dundee women might have.
Is it just coffee
might
you
have
had?
healing hands. Some women might just kind of don't. The thing about healing hands, you don't.
You
touch.
know someone's going to hump
You
it.
don't touch. You just.
My
Yeah.
cousin got a new dog.
Right. And
Right.
humped it.
And no, the dog just humps your
Yeah, some of them
foot.
do.
To be tiny, just humps your foot until
Yeah.
it got his balls off. Instantly stop. Wonderful.
Instantly stops.
But it just keeps going. That's what would happen to my leg. It would just be a chain of people. It'd be like that fucking porn wifey
Oh, Harrods.
that's just done 1,000 men.
Yeah.
The thing that interested me after that was the room. So they just took the condoms off, flung them, wiped their dick, threw that on the ground and left. And it's all the smell. It's there's a picture of just. It looks like a
There's-
war zone.
There's a guy on YouTube called Dan Bell,
Mm-hmm.
and Dan Bell He's it's mesmerising. But he just goes about in the underbelly of America.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll go to places which are kind of. He went to one prison, former prison, and was walking around it at night, and there was people living there, and they weren't want any bother, but they were hiding from him. And as he was going around, he'd hear noises, and he'd see there's one big camera pans around, and you see a hand like somebody's
Right.
watching him. Anyway, he does motels, and he'll
Mhm.
go around, and some motels in America are so kitschy, it's beautiful. But he just drives in and drives about and comes out. One he did, it was a kind of like sex clubs.
Right. Okay.
So there's a McDonald's, big McDonald's, and then there's all these like peep show places you can go into.
Oh,
And he
right.
goes in, and he's got his camera, puts the money in the thing, and and it's some woman flicking a bean.
Oh.
But he goes into one, and this elderly couple come in while
Mm.
he's kind of walking about.
Right.
And he says when they walk past him, they're absolutely stinking like a drain, honking.
Oh no.
And they walk past him, go into a little booth and start fucking. And you just, he looks at camera, he just laughs.
Oh,
He said
God.
the smell.
I
The
couldn't do that.
smell.
Bonnie Blue, is that her name? Bonnie Blue, something like that.
I don't know.
Have you seen her? She has a sheen. It's like she has a hardened layer of cum crust on her. She just shines and is dead-eyed.
These lasses get that they get that filler, and it gives them an angular look. So young
Yeah.
girls, but what they'll often do, they get filler kind of here, but it gives them a brow, so it gives them a kind of masculine
Yeah,
look.
so this girl, I'm sure she's in her 20s,
Yeah.
but she looks about 60.
they all
Yeah.
look middle aged, and they're just young lasses.
So here's Arthur's story. Also works as a promo for DDP yoga. I stuffed my legs about 10 years ago. And it's-
Stuffed them
I think that means broken.
in a crocodile.
In one of the colonies, I believe that means broken.
You stuffed.
Or hurt them, wrecked them.
It's do they call the toilet the dunny?
They've done it.
They don't say toilet paper. They
I
say
don't think they have.
dunny paper
I don't think they have toilets.
because
there.
you've done it.
Oh,
I don't know how it works.
not clever.
No, not really.
So I stuffed my legs about 10 years ago in a social football game. The opposition weren't playing quite so social. A friend showed me this video. Within 6 months of doing activities, I was walking again and not relying on medicine cabinet to get out of bed.
Oh.
Well worth the watch and give it... Oh, God, am I reading? And give it the programme. This is all blurring.
Uh-huh.
I really need other glasses.
Yeah.
And we've got a link from the mythical land of the long white cloud. That's a nice name. Well, you know what? I'll give that a look, mate. I'm willing to do anything at this point. I'm really wanting to do anything. That's excellent advice. I'm going to look at that.
What does
And-
it involve?
It'll be like stretching and
Sounds unlikely.
swinging
Cover-
things around.
Cover your legs in Bovril
Well,
and
see,
let puppies lick
the
it.
problem is, okay, I've got the limp. That's irrelevant.
Ah.
There's no pain. The problem now is my hip, and
Yeah.
I'm getting, because I'm walking funny. That's what I want to stop
you've
causing
got to-
worse.
yeah.
But the leg, I've never had pain from it.
No, no.
It doesn't
no.
hurt.
No.
There's never been anything
No.
like that.
No.
Stuart M. Morning, motherfuckers. I've been very disappointed in Goran's recent sartorial regression and just wondering if he needs help. Always does, mate.
What do you mean
Always does.
regression?
It goes backwards.
Is he meaning because I smartened myself up, or is he meaning because I've gone to the gym? So now this is a regression.
Oh, I would say going to the gyms. The
But this, I
regression.
can't go in a shirt.
You should though. Wouldn't that be great?
No,
Tie and
that'd be
everything.
really
Right.
bad. That'd be really bad.
I just had a weekend away, and
Away from
on
what,
his
prison?
urgings to dress better, I made the effort to wear some outfits with a bit of gentlemanly elegance.
Swagger.
Well, this is hard to read. I know it's really shallow, but it really changed the whole experience. After a couple of rough years, I wasn't feeling the greatest about myself. It put a spring in my step and a
It
bit
does.
more of confidence, which led me to do stuff that I maybe wouldn't have felt up to in the past, which led me to enjoying the whole weekend more than I expected. It really surprised me. Dude, that is fucking great to hear.
If you
If it helps,
if you dress up,
Good
it's
for
someone
you.
that's been lost a little bit.
Yeah,
They say this,
not on me.
no, but you don't go out. But they say
No.
this. The black community say this.
Mm-hmm.
They can't understand how white people go out so shabbily dressed. White people, black guys dress up to go out. You dress up. You
I'm
make
dressing
it
up now.
you know. But just dressed a little bit smart. It's nice. Do it. Make a bit of effort.
But if you don't want to
Remember,
wear
you used to be, Yeah.
Right, if you don't want to wear a shirt and tie and a suit and stuff like that, just for example, if there's someone you knew that didn't want to wear that because it feels like a nuisance, they feel like they've been murdered in it,
But
and
he's
they
just
wore a
wearing
good quality T-shirt,
still just a T-shirt.
40 Watt Club one, really nice.
Still a T-shirt.
But it's a T-shirt, it's
So
a
you're,
good T-shirt.
you're not going. You're not going to the skate park.
But I've worn this to
Yeah,
weddings,
But
funerals.
well, of course. But that
But I wear a black T-shirt to
that-
funerals.
that's a very teenage attitude. I'm not wearing this shirt to Granny's funeral.
But I don't like it.
I know you don't. I know. But society's full of stuff you don't like.
But I don't.
Like,
you don't
I
have to do
I don't
it.
like wearing trousers, but I
I
put them
don't
on.
have to wear something.
I like
because of
masturbating, but I don't
society.
masturbate all the time. There's a time. Have you had a time and a place? But I'm glad he's doing it. It's nice.
That's wonderful. He's
Yeah.
got a spring.
You just
in his
make a
step.
little bit of effort to go out.
I think that's wonderful. And he
'Cause
got out of his comfort
that's all I
zone.
said. It was I work with the public, and there's a certain kind middle-aged, depressed guys,
Mhm.
and it's the bane of working with the public because they're depressed and they give off this depression, and they're shabbily dressed, and it's guys the amount of men I've seen with, again, I'm with stupid, and there's an arrow pointer. With.
I don't wear
No, I'm not. But this
comedy
is
ones.
this is
I
named,
wear.
No.
Listen,
This
you
is aimed at you.
fucker.
This
You
is
told
aimed at you.
You said wear colour, wear bright colours.
No bright
What have I been
colours.
doing?
No bright colours.
I've been wearing tons of bright
but I'm
colours.
not
I
saying-
spray painted my boots.
But I'm not saying you're badly dressed if it makes you happy.
I said, on your command, I spray painted my boots. Am I an idiot?
No, I'm not. There's a guy called Derek Guy,
Uh-huh.
the suit guy, I think he's called, and he's on a Twitter. And he
Is that rhyming? Two words that are
Derek
the same.
Guy, the suit guy, Derek the suit guy, or something. It doesn't.
But if it's
matter.
Derek Guy, the suit guy, is that rhyming?
Yeah.
It technically is, but
Yeah.
if it's the same word,
Yeah.
you're
But
the poet, man. I'm asking.
He does stuff, and he shows like how to dress, and it's nice.
Maybe I should do that.
Well,
Everyone wants me. I mentioned streaming,
Yeah.
and everyone wants me to stream.
Yeah.
I've got a really good streaming setup, but
Yeah.
everyone wants me to stream. Maybe I should do fashion.
Yeah, you could.
See, when you're wearing your combat trousers and they've
Yeah.
got holes in them, don't
Yeah.
put stuff in those
No,
pockets,
No.
or you'll lose £3 coins like I did the other day.
Yeah. It's like a duck hunter.
There you go. But like a glamorous one. So
Like
does
a duck hunter. If you were duck hunting, what was the land in fucking Roger Rabbit?
I don't
Wasn't
know.
it Disneyland? What was
No,
the
I
land?
don't know. I don't know.
You look like you're duck hunting in that land.
It's not an insult.
No, it's not. It's not.
So, does Goron have any style icons? My two current inspirations are Bill Nye and Mads Mikkelsen, who are both wonderful.
Mads Mikkelsen is a
I
well-dressed
constantly found myself asking, what would Bill Nye do now? Oh, God, that's really good. I should really ask who's Derek's style icons for fairness. Have a good weekend. Oh, don't just include me because you feel sorry for me. And by the way, it's Lou Rhodes out of Lamb. She's the most stylish woman ever to exist. I don't wear her dresses, but everything she does is just fucking amazing. So there's the answer. Not that you wanted it.
guy.
Don't pat me on the head. Feel sorry for me.
Old David Lynch was a snappy dresser.
He was a snappy dresser. That's true.
Yeah.
He wore a t-shirt as well.
There's a few Japanese guys who, forgive me, I don't recall their names, but some very well-dressed Japanese guys. A lot of architects are well-dressed.
Oh, Waypoint Comics.
Alan Delon,
Who's that?
beautifully dressed.
Beautifully dressed. Okay.
Frenchman.
Waypoint Comics.
Oh, yeah.
Warren. Hold on, let's get this. Hello, lads. What's shaking in Dundee apart from the meth zombies? You know what's happening in Dundee? Fires. My street cars went up. People were going around lighting fires. I mean, proper fires
Always been doing-
everywhere.
I watched a YouTube video, Eden Project in Cornwall, looking a bit shabby. I'm like, oh no.
I seen
no.
someone going around it, and it's really not looked after. Yeah,
I'm like, oh no, that's a bad sign
Yeah.
for us.
I saw that.
There were a couple of boring bastards.
I
but
don't know
they
if it's the
said-
same one, but it doesn't
It
look
was
good.
a couple, but
I'm
a lot of
not
it's
sure.
not working.
Yes.
But it cost 142 million, but it's generated, I reckon, 2 billion for Cornwall.
That's a
Wild.
lot of money.
So that there's potential there for Dundee, but that
Not at
makes
the
me
moment.
nervous.
Yeah.
Very nervous.
Here's hoping for some out and about podcast adventures in 2025.
Oh,
Can
100%.
one of you drive? I can. I will be going out. You're both less bitter when you when you do those in fresh air. Must be good for your disposition. Belated congrats on your 500th birthday. I was going to message you but didn't. Heidi, hi for now. Blot says Happy New Year. Well, we are not miserable cunts. This is.
Did he say Blot?
Yeah. Blot says Happy New Year.
Is he? Who's Blot?
It'll be on the landscape. It'll be the guy.
Blot Landscape.
It'll be the guy
He's
you
been
follow.
up in Scotland. I don't follow him.
Oh God. Okay.
That Baldwin.
Thanks, Warren.
That Baldwin Bankrupt's back, and it popped up on YouTube, and he's standing there with two young women. He's
He's just a sex fucking pest tourist
yeah,
guy.
he's awful.
Now, this is a very important one. Thanks for all the messages. I do
Yeah,
appreciate
everyone
it.
sounds like they're doing well for 2025.
This is a
Good.
podcast meeting.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Right.
Oh, we got
And
your
I'll tell
pen.
you why.
Oh, what's happening?
I don't want to write.
No, don't write.
I'll tell you why.
What's happened?
Over the weekend,
Ah,
I saw something
the one just passed.
on YouTube, and you've probably seen it.
Okay.
And what I'm about to say is real. You'll find it. You could probably go and look it up on
Is
YouTube.
this your
and get
truth?
it.
It's not the
No.
UFO.
No.
The egg thing.
An actual egg on a bit of string.
Well, it's
No.
not as simple as that, is it? Because it's a piece of string, but then there's a further piece. I don't know if it's an actual large thing, but it's bullshit.
It's bullshit. It's not a spaceship.
It's not a
nonsense.
spaceship, but it's not just an egg. It's just
I
not an
don't-
egg in a
I
carpet.
just
I don't think
care.
so. No,
I just
no.
don't care.
Have you
'cause it's
seen the guy who
nonsense.
claims to have seen it?
Yeah, and he doesn't blink.
And he had a psychic connection to
Right,
it, so
okay,
he's crazy.
hold on. I'm going to talk about him for a second before we continue
aye.
because I was watching
Is
about
that-
him last night and he doesn't blink. And he said, and when I had the connection, I just started crying. Now I'm Special Forces. I'm in the back
I
of the
thought he was a
helicopter.
helicopter
He's in
pilot.
the helicopter. He's flying it. Now just imagine this. You're in the back with your gun. This is the way they hold it. I've seen films. And you're like that. And the pilot's going,
I'd jump it.
I put the gun down, check my parachute. 1,000, 2,000, check canopy, check. I'd be holding on the side waiting for this thing to start tipping down. He
Tipping.
just puts it into the ground. Not good. So anyway, don't believe him.
No, okay.
So we're watching these YouTube videos and something appears.
Oh no.
And it's this woman. It's an advert. And she goes up to her dad, and her dad's like in a care home. And he's talking, and she gives him some chocolate. He goes, oh, I get this from my daughter and that, but, you know, I don't like hazelnuts, but, you know, don't tell her because it really makes her happy. And she goes, yeah, it does. Cadbury's. It's a Cadbury's Alzheimer's advert. I'm not lying. It's a Cadbury's Alzheimer's
That's
advert.
awful.
And it's in connection with an Alzheimer's thing, but they're still selling their fucking hazelnut chocolate.
It's all that trite stuff. Ken as well. You know how YouTube and fucking podcasts and that, they used to have MailChimp sponsored them. Then it
Yeah.
became the folding beds, the mattresses.
Yeah, and it just always
But the
goes
new
through.
one's Athletic Greens.
Mm-hmm.
So Athletic Greens is hooked up. So there's a few YouTube guys I watch. There's a couple that do stuff about China, and they're sponsored by Athletic Greens. So I've stopped watching them because I'm like, Athletic Greens is bullshit. So if you say this is fantastic, we take it every day, I can't believe you.
Yeah, they don't.
Athletic Greens has moved on to television. But this is interesting thing.
Oh,
On the internet,
yeah.
podcast, Athletic Greens is a young women's exercise stuff. It's
Oh,
a supplement.
is it going to be for
On TV, it's for old people.
old people?
It's
Yeah.
for memory. It's claiming it's a memory.
Oh my
lo-
God.
It helps with your memory.
Right. This is what I'm talking about
It's
today.
bullshit.
So now, before we go on
Sunday
with what I
morning
want to talk
television.
about,
Aye.
I want to take advantage of this moment because we know someone who maybe directs a film,
Right.
and they're still
Well, he's been cutting his hair
they're
mainly
still-
for a week.
they're still casting people,
Uh-huh.
right? Okay, so I don't need you to interrupt at this point because I'm doing a little audition for, someone watching, and I've sort of elaborated on these adverts, right?
Okay.
It's been a year. Can't believe she's gone. She was a great mum, great wife,
I can't look at you. Don't
And-
carry on.
and she's not here anymore. The house is still empty. The kids, they're improving. I don't think I'll ever improve. Whisper. Eh? I just put it in there. Whisper.
No, it's not a whisper thing.
Well, yeah, but neither's fucking a
No.
hazelnut chocolate for Alzheimer's.
I me-
I've got another one. I've got another
no,
one.
A memory like that is more of an after eight.
Okay, hold on. Got another one.
As
As
a
we could see-
Malteser.
A Malteser.
just shut-
maybe.
You just
I don't
slide
think the
ball.
chocolate matters.
It does.
Here's the
It
next one.
does.
Here's the next one. I'm getting into character.
Okay.
And here we see the Zeppelin coming into what's this? A fire? An explosion? Oh, the humanity! I can't believe it! The people are dying. It puts me in the mood for a Star Bar. Oh,
I don't
the
think you
humanity!
get Star bars anymore.
I like Star Bars and I don't eat chocolate, so it's the only one I could think of.
To be honest
It's
with
an
you,
audition. Shh.
a Zeppelin going down makes me think of Pepperami.
Yeah, but it's got to be chocolate.
No.
It's got to be
Chocolate
chocolate.
and fire. Chocolate melts.
But what's off limits? What's off limits in advertising?
Well,
So I was thinking
used,
about this.
remember, did they not get
Because you don't get...
Audrey Hepburn was brought back for a Cadbury's advert, wasn't she?
Yeah, from the dead. They dug up her
Yeah,
corpse.
yeah.
But you don't get an Anne Frank dartboard, as you shouldn't, but you don't get that for obvious reasons.
Soundproofing.
Yeah, you'd hear a thumping.
That's
Ba-dum,
soundproofing.
ba-dum. You can't do
Well,
it.
they'll just, but people are selling the rights to their image for forever, and then they die.
Well, it was a Robin Wright. She was in a film just a few
Yeah,
years ago about
yeah.
selling it.
yeah.
And by the time it came out, it was a reality.
Yeah.
It's
The,
so strange.
Albert Einstein does a lot of adverts for like
Mhm.
home lagging, but
Oh.
all his estate, they have to pay some college or something. They get the money from the estate, Albert
Oh.
Einstein.
Oh, that's okay.
So Audrey Hepburn's family will be getting some kind of money.
Well, you're always a knife edge from good advertising, bad advertising. Right, okay,
The
here's
worst
a-
advert I ever saw
Right.
was for a Ginsters. It was like a microwave burger. The last, he goes
Mhm.
to a house, goes back to this date, goes back to the place. The lassie's not very happy. She looks like she's about to leave. He puts the microwave burger on, and when he comes back out, she's reclining in the chair and she's all dolled up like a sex toy.
Ooh.
But they took it off. It was so heinous.
Why?
Basically saying a microwave
See,
burger.
But in their head, they were so close to getting it right. For example, you like a coffee tower,
Yes,
but would you like a coffee twin towers?
not necessarily.
Do you see what I'm saying?
But then you've said
One word.
you've been there and they're selling merch.
Yeah, so a coffee tower would be
Everything.
fine.
Ken, when you were walking into the Colosseum to see the fucking lions eating Christians, they sold merch.
So
it's always an opportunity.
what I'm saying, our advertising
Uh-huh.
that we've been doing is just come and see us.
Yeah.
But we maybe need something that's horrible.
I've always said, well, the clever one, Iron Brew advertising was very good. That's
Yes.
Pushed.
But that's on a knife edge.
Yeah.
Because you can get that wrong. Okay.
The
so
Tango one.
maybe we need a person. Okay. What would be better? Here's an example. Ben Affleck, people find out he listens to the Folk in Scotland
I don't think that's
podcast.
a point. We're saying he does do
No,
Severance.
but hold on. He listens to it,
Uh-huh.
right? And do we get popular? Or
Uh-huh.
it comes out in court papers that Joseph Fritzl, when he was digging tunnels, listened to the Folk in Scotland podcast.
We came around after him.
I'm using it as an
Think
example.
of a current beast.
You're being too.
Benjamin Netanyahu likes to listen to us.
Do you see what I mean? It's not so easy.
No.
Do we have more listeners now, or
You don't know.
you don't know? It's a very difficult
Okay.
one. Richard Ramirez wearing a Wash Your Balls T-shirt,
Not so good.
or is it?
But then
He was
you think-
popular.
But you're popular and then you
He
go
still
off-
he still sells merch. I just don't know what to do.
Remember that Welshman? I watched a kind of documentary. Remember Mr. Nice? That Welsh guy that smuggled all the cannabis.
Oh yeah, yeah,
When I
yeah,
was at uni in Glasgow, he was very big at the time. The book had come out.
yeah,
He was doing the tour. I went to see him, and
Mhm.
he's very kind of
yeah.
surface charm, but he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I was thinking.
Uh-huh.
You imagine
Uh-huh.
he's 17. One's a roofer now, seems happy enough, and one's a bit insane. The other one just sits looking out the window,
One's fat.
and one's
Two are roofers. One's insane.
That's right. And if one of their songs, the Christmas one, was taken on by a Nazi march, they'd be going, "That's disgusting," and we hate it. But they're also sitting at the door waiting on the check coming through. It's a difficult one.
Well, John Ronson,
Just saying.
when he famously went to that Nazi compound, and the Nazi commandant's favourite show was Are You Being Served?
Right.
And he was
Yeah.
unaware that the John Inman was gay.
Oh, that's
He thought he was just
incredible.
English.
It's the same thing.
No, but folk will sell it. But all foodstuffs is weaponized. The whole Bud. See, Bud Light is a terrible beer. It's one of the. It's why America's thick. Bud Light's disgusting beer. It's one of the worst. Their chocolate, their cheese, and their general beer's terrible stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like you go into this culture war thing, and I can't be arsed. with
No, I
any of
can't be
that.
arsed. Here's the next one.
Yeah,
Keeping on.
but
that-
I like an edgy advert. Do you?
well, this is where
That's
I'm
what
going.
sticks in you.
This is where I'm going.
Aye.
But we got to be careful. Because, okay, there's the Village People.
Uh-huh.
The Village People, the guy that was the cop in it, has now said it's not a gay song. It's never been a gay song. And he come out with this about a month ago saying and he will sue anyone that says it's a gay song.
But he's
no,
not gay.
but why is he doing that?
Were they gay
Because
baiting? The whole lot?
the Village People are now playing it with Trump today. Right? So they're getting paid. They know
You know who else is playing?
that they'll go up the download charts.
Nelly
Mm-hmm.
and Snoop Dogg's there. Snoop Dogg's there. But Snoop Dogg's just a
He'll just
criminal piece of shit.
but he'll get as long as
Yeah.
he gets the money, he doesn't
Yeah.
care. So this is what's happening. They're going. So
the Village.
are you getting
People. Are
paid?
they all still alive?
Is it moral? Is it immoral? Is it you're just I need the money?
Well, I've
I'm a performer. It
here's-
doesn't matter who I
here-
perform
This
for.
is a thing, a general rule I have.
yeah.
If anybody does a Sky show,
Mm-hmm.
I just never watch them again.
I understand.
I've never paid Sky a dime. I've never bought any of their newspapers. So I think less of people.
Okay.
Ken, who's a bit of a cunt, by the way? Stephen Fry. Throwing that out there.
When did this
Oh,
happen?
it turns out he's always been a cunt. He's a right establishment flunky. I
Oh, there you
despise
go.
the man.
There you go.
Tony Slattery died, and I think Tony Slattery, Tony Slattery's dead and Stephen Fry's still alive.
£4,000 a week on drinking cocaine,
Wow.
and people said, "God, he looked terrible." Yeah,
£4,000 a week in drinking cocaine.
that's
Jesus.
Could you not take up a hobby?
Jesus. That's a good hobby.
Jesus Christ! So
Wow. I'm surprised he lived as long as he did. 65's a good innings. Paul Denan fell down the stairs or something.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
Paul Denan.
bumped his head.
Yeah.
That's him gone.
Jesus.
It's
Life
not good.
fucking tenuous, man.
Tenuous, knife edge.
Yeah.
Everything's a knife edge.
You can't think
Advertising's a
about it. You
knife
wouldn't
edge.
leave the house. But then most
That's true.
accidents happen in the house.
That's true.
Step ladders.
Won't leave that. Oh God! Right, there's another thing.
I like to make toast in the bath.
I put up a blind the other day.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I can go up a ladder
Oh,
again.
no, Jesus. No, you can't.
I don't think I
That-
can.
You can't.
I
Oh.
didn't almost fall,
Mm-hmm.
but I was like, I shouldn't be up here.
No.
I was like, if this is an old pit, because I'm basically standing on one leg, leaning, and you're like, you realise
Remember back in the day, you
it's
changed,
not safe.
but when you had to change light bulbs last forever now.
Yeah.
You'd get the most rickety chair out of the
Mm-hmm.
kitchen.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't even switch your lights off.
That's it. Just wet it.
Oh.
But no, I think this weekend was a little
it's a
warning to
wake-up
me.
call.
Yeah,
Jeez.
a little warning
Don't know what Paul Denan it.
because I don't want that. I don't want to.
46 Paul Denan.
And the thing is, as you get older, when I used to fall, even when you broke a bone,
Oh, it didn't matter. He'd bounce.
do you know what I
He'd
mean?
bounce.
I broke a rib,
Uh-huh.
and that week I was out surfing again, going, "This is fucking agony."
Oh, no.
Now,
No, but you know what happens? People are fine and dandy and quite sprightly and have a wee fall. It kills people's confidence.
yeah, well, I have to say my confidence this weekend took a little hit by putting a blind up.
Yeah.
And I was-
I know a couple people as young guys, they got their heads kicked in, and it kills their confidence.
The
It
confidence
leaves a
will go for
real-
life,
It leaves
yeah.
a real scar. Yeah.
That's why do not fight.
Yeah.
I've said it on
well,
this
they're
show
not. Well,
a million times.
or get a gun,
Do not. If someone's ready to fight you,
run,
turn around, go away.
Yeah, just
just
run
get out
away.
of there. It's not good.
or act very suggestively. Like start to take your clothes off.
Just take your cock out and start masturbating. You go,
Start.
this fight's been ruined.
And
I'm
the
going
more
home."
they hit you, the more you masturbate. They'll get.
It will work. But anyway, we are talking. This is a meeting.
About I know you're looking for sponsorship.
Oh, here's the thing with sponsorship. We have made, and this is not a joke.
Uh-huh.
This is before tax.
Uh-huh.
We have made in 5 years of this show, and there were adverts on it. We have made 7 pence.
Well, that's
And it's sitting somewhere in the ether because we can't withdraw it until it
No,
gets up
no.
to a certain amount. So we have made 7 pence in 5 years because I said, and we could get adverts, no fake medicine, no gambling, and no politics.
yeah. We stick to that, mate.
And there's none of that. But if we done it, we could be up at 30, 35 pence right now.
I hate the gambling adverts.
Hate them. And I hate,
I hate the gambling adverts. I hate the
Podcasts
celebrities who
are-
take part in them.
and they're well off, and they take these.
Take gambling adverts.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
You're well off.
AG1. I would take like any sausage brand, any cheese.
Something that's
Booze
okay.
is fine. Booze is fine.
I wouldn't
I-
bother with drink.
Alcohol
It's not a
free
first
Guinness.
choice.
Yeah, but just
Alcohol-free Guinness, I would support because I'll drink that.
Yeah, I'll drink that shit. Yeah.
I
yeah.
won't drink something I've noticed you've still not thrown out.
Oh no, I'm not touching that shit.
Alcohol-free.
If we sit that long enough there, it will become alcoholic.
and you do get good ones, but that wasn't one of
It
them.
will become. Just leave that
It'll
there
just
for
be-
5 years. It'll
It'll
ferment. It
Be
will.
lovely.
Put some extra sugar in it.
It'll be perfect.
Jailhouse hooch.
So what are we
Tins
going
of
to do
peaches.
to advertise to the world? What are we going to do to advertise?
Here's one.
What?
Channel 4 are doing a thing. It's Katie Price. She's decided to try and squeeze out another baby. Again,
I saw her buying 3 fake babies.
yeah. So she's.
Not
this-
bad for someone who's skint.
The one thing is, it'll be loose. The baby will be able to go out quite easily.
Do forward rolls out.
Yes, but we get because
Yeah.
they get Channel 4 are just get to show the crowning.
Mm-hmm.
We get folk in Scotland tattooed
On
on
the
our
head.
on our gunt
Oh, not the baby's head, on her gun.
on our gun.
Oh, no. That's
She'd fucking do it.
I know, but you're going to have to get pegs to get it in the right position.
Well, you want it to be the angle. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
you don't
do.
want it rolling over.
So
there.
it'd look really long and straight, but when you're lower down watching the crowning,
Get a
fucking
couple-
Scotland,
couple hooks put in and just
lift it up.
lift it all up.
Have you seen she's definitely on the Ozempic? So she's super thin now with massive white teeth and big tits.
I can't stand people. If you slag her
Awful.
off, people say you're being a misogynist.
No,
She's
you're
a
not.
hor-
She's a piece
She's
of
a
shit.
horrible cunt. You and I'd be in jail. She crashed her car driving to get drugs.
And she said to the policeman, her car's upside down.
Yeah.
Oh, I was rushing to get drugs because they ran out at the party.
Well,
In
she's-
Dundee,
and
old
she's-
school,
But
straight
she's
to
not
jail.
lost her license, I don't think. It's
Straight to jail.
straight to jail. Speaking of Ozempic,
Yes.
there's a new glamorous couple in Scotland, I think.
Oh, who's this?
Former First Minister
Oh,
Nicola Sturgeon. I think she's riding big Val McDermott. And Val McDermott has been on there because Val McDermott had this giant pudding neck.
oh,
Giant pudding neck.
all thin now.
It's gone.
All
And
thin.
She's Nicola Sturgeon. You think she'd have enough money. She's living with Val McDermott. She's out in the town with Val McDermott. And the newspapers they do this thing, it's like coded shit, but they do Nicola Sturgeon looking very happy. That means
Yeah, she's getting fucked.
she's getting fucked by Val McDermott.
But Nicola Sturgeon is just a foot taller Jimmy Cranky.
yeah. Well,
They've got the same
have you seen
face.
Val McDermott?
Is-
Pudding. She's a pudding.
Is she just a... Oh,
She's not particularly fast. She's got a big pudding neck till she got the
but it's
assembly.
gone.
It's gone.
And now it's all just
So
dangling.
she's the both of them.
They
are-
just pull it at the back with a bit of string
Val,
off the go.
Val McDermott
Yeah.
is a
I've
better,
seen
Val
it.
McDermott is
Yeah.
a better looking man than Nicola Sturgeon's Peter Morel, her ex-husband.
Oh, it's all
He
the
is
same
really
difference.
hot. Very similar.
Loves a camper van.
Yeah, fuck's sake.
An expensive camper
But
van.
she's just relaxed now. She's just like, oh, that's... Imagine the stress. I know Scotland's not a real country, but even that, try to run things. Getting those
Oh, it's
those
gonna-
ferries they spent 12 years making.
Yeah,
And
spent
the-
hundreds of millions
Yeah.
and they're still
They've
not made.
once been launched. I think
Has
it's
it been
sunk.
launched?
But you and I get up in the morning, you have a bit of toast, you come in, I go, God, I've got to go and do that podcast.
I do have
But
an
Nicola's
idea
like,
about the
oh
ferries.
God, that phone's about to go. Those ferry people will be on the phone to me.
Take the ferries away.
What?
Don't let people off the island.
Just keep them there.
Just keep them there. You're not missing anything by keeping.
I think they spoiled
keeping people on
something when they let that Sky people get that bridge.
that. Yeah, just
Slow them down.
Just take it down,
Slow them down.
knock it down.
Yeah.
I don't, and then
No,
they don't
just-
need to pay.
Just have fishing boats.
It used to be like that,
Yeah.
and you'd have a
Well,
little.
Dundee didn't have a bridge.
No,
They had a
had-
ferry to Fife.
Yeah, Fifey. I wonder how it got its name. It wasn't the Dundee. It was the Fifey.
It just stank.
It was just that was Well, there's pictures and everything of it, and it's like packed to the gunnels. If that thing tipped,
Oh God,
oh my God.
into the tea.
It wouldn't have been good. So anyway, our advertising, we get distracted.
Has anybody got any ideas for sponsors?
I don't. Was anyone going to sponsor us?
Is anybody wealthy that would like to sponsor?
There's dozens of people listening to us that do have money.
There's some wealthy
So
people.
there is
If you want any campaign, we'll do it. No, mate. We'll throw our morals out. I don't care what it is, because everybody's moved to the right.
Oh, that's true.
We might as well.
Let's do it.
Let's just do anything.
Okay, mein Führer. I was up Camperdown the other day.
Oh, dogging.
The golf course.
Oh, it's grown.
It's gone.
It's like apocalyptic.
And it's just paths where people walk through it with their dogs.
There'll still be bunkers, is there?
They're all covered.
Oh.
Just naturally they fill up with
That's
crap and
wonderful.
things are growing. It's
Ah,
happened
oh.
so fast.
Ah.
And you know how a golf course is relatively smooth. Everything's lumpy and it just
They
disappears.
have those big rolling pins. that
Yeah,
go about, ah.
But it just shows you the
Go-
maintenance.
golf,
it takes to do it.
golf is it spoils a good walk. It really
course it does.
I've never played golf in my life. Peculiar. There was a guy in my hometown became addicted to golf. Just played golf. Thought of nothing else.
Oh, you know
Left
what
his
is
wife.
there? Quite beautiful. There's a bin
Uh-huh.
and there's one of
Full
the
of Johnnies.
flags. No, of the golf course stuck in it. But it's obviously been there quite a while, so I think people have just left a little
it's a
symbol of
A
failure.
tribute.
A tribute
Well,
to
Dundee,
failure.
Dundee has
Once
Camperdown
again.
House, which is a beautiful building.
Yeah, I was
Lovely
there as well.
grey colour.
Falling apart.
It could be the absolute best venue for weddings and shit.
Yeah.
Dundee, but it's sitting fallow. It's madness. It's a madness.
There's wood in the outside the steps where the pillars are, and there's wood on the inside the ceiling bit, and it's all falling down. The water's getting through.
Spend some money, do the thing up,
Mhm.
do weddings and events. It would be
a
spectacular.
beautiful place.
Films.
It'd be the
Just-
number one place for weddings in
Yeah,
Dundee.
Dundee's got a lack of venues for weddings.
You walk out and you're looking onto this beautiful pond and all the trees, and
Yep.
you're surrounded, absolutely gorgeous. And you know what there was? A buzzard just walking around. It was fucking beautiful.
Oh, wonderful.
Just, 20 feet away.
At the
We
work
just
the
sat and
other
watched
day,
it. Brilliant.
At the work the other day, there was a seagull just hanging, but its foot was caught in a net. It's just
Mm.
hanging there.
Oh,
And it's managed to right itself a wee bit, but if they're notified, so if somebody doesn't come out soon, it'll be dead, or one of the other seagulls will eat it. But there's a seagull the other
wow.
few
Oh.
years ago, and it had fallen into the net and hanged itself, and it's just like that, and then it stayed
Oh my
still.
God.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
nature's
cheery.
brutal, man.
But we're going to have to think of something for advertising. I don't know what, but like that, I was looking at these things.
I think we need just one sponsor.
just one that gives us all the money.
Just no, but I don't mind. It doesn't have to be a lot. It'd be something
Ah,
nice.
it'd be good if it was a lot.
It would be, but that's not going to happen.
No, it's not.
We're not a demographic.
no, it's not. Nobody
But
cares.
somebody can, if it's Bob's windy cleaning service.
We'll do it.
Yeah, I've got
Do
windies.
you,
that need
you know
cleaning.
that guy that was sued, Rich Planet TV, and he was sued for saying that all the Ariana Grande bombing victims, not that
Oh.
she'd done it, but they said they were faked and following them. Well, he was sued.
He
and
was
quite
outside
rightly.
people's houses.
He's a
and
piece of
stuff.
shit.
Yeah.
But he used to do this advert that I thought his show was fake. It was so bad
Right.
because the advert went to mouse mesh, and it was mouse mesh for your house to keep mouses out of your
Mouse
little
mesh.
vents. So you'd put
You
mouse
know what
mesh
I
on
do?
it. That's a good advert.
I keep mice any place that could be mouse ingress. I have a
Mhm.
small laminated picture of you. No problem with mice.
But no, I need mouse
No,
mesh. I'm not
No,
paying you.
women, elderly women are trying to come in, but the mice no.
Yeah, I do have that effect.
the mice no.
Ladies and gentlemen, join us for as low as $2.
Sponsorships. Think of something.
Think of something to get us out there, but not too bad.
I still think
Because I
we
know
need-
what those
I
fuckers
still
are
think
like.
we need- I'm happy to do flashlights.
I would do one.
I
I would
test
absolutely
out.
do one.
I test out.
No,
shit.
no, you have display ones that are never touched.
Vajankle.
A Vajankle. I would take
I
a
would sponsor
sponsorship
a Vajankle.
from Vajankle.
Yeah, Vajankle.
That's
But
disgusting.
those things were
They
back in
scare
the day
me.
when people still had pubes. The wee pube glue on pubes and shapes.
That's Merkin.
Merkins. Happy to do Merkin
Merkins.
sponsorship.
Facial Merkins.
Yeah.
Wherever they go, but don't mind. We need sponsorship.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, join us on Patreon for as low as $2, where
Yeah.
you can see the full video version of this. And this week, we have an orange light above us.
It's lovely.
Did you like
that.
it?
It's
A
lovely.
warmer. I thought that.
It is a warmth.
So we put warm at the top, cooler
Warmth.
at the bottom.
What about Daniel O'Donnell?
He has
Would
an
he
issue with
sponsor
us. I was texting him a lot for a while. We won't go into it.
I thought there was a fake Jerry Butler started trying to communicate with me,
All right.
and I said to him,
It's someone we know. Of course it is.
prove to me you're real. What's your favourite Tunnocks tea cake? And he didn't.
Didn't have an answer.
Right, didn't have an answer. It's no him.
Yeah, fake.
Fake.
Fake news. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to advertise and get bigger. Until next time,
Yeah.
laters.
What about Tenor Gentlemen?
No, because that's coming for us one day and I just don't want to
I
encourage
think a
it.
multivit, like a Men's Health multivit.
Oh, that would be nice.
What about hair? Would you be willing to go to Turkey and get a hair transplant?
Not again.
No.
Look what it did to me.
No.
Have you seen the plane rides back where there's some girl
Oh.
on her holiday and it's just tons of guys with painful
Swollen
heads,
heads. They give them
bandages.
headbands.
Just they're all sitting talking and laughing and it's like, oh, so they
That's
can't
not
lean back
something
because
I
it hurts
want-
them.
It's not something I want to get involved
Don't want
in.
hair.
No, neither do
It's just
I,
another
so.
pain.
a
It's just
pain.
something else to
Yeah.
do. When I had long hair, it just was always in a ponytail because
Yeah.
it's a pain in the arse.
Oh.
Pain.
Did they grow that long?
What? My head.
Said pain in the arse. I said, did the hair grow that long? It's okay.
Laters.
Ta-da!
Bring the thrills, the saviors of all culture, the heroes of the mighty Scotland, the smartest men in all the land, the best looking men in history. Call on for Derek Findus from Scotland, the greatest podcast ever. In Scotland will change your life. Focus Scotland.